head judge, Sandy Williamson. Sandy, we're at the Pittsburgh Pro, the first Bikini Pro show that you judged. Give the viewers a little, your thoughts. How it went, positives, negatives.
Well, first of all, I actually thought the level of competitors for my first Pro Bikini was excellent. And the questions I get asked all the time is, what are we looking for in bikini? And it's a combination of aspects. We're looking for obviously a nice, just like a nice soft rounded physique. We're looking like for a physique that you would actually see out on the beach. We do want a little bit of roundness, we do want a little bit of curviness, and we definitely want softness. We're not looking for size, muscle, that type of thing that we look for in a figure at all. But we're also looking for that whole package. We're looking for the hair, the makeup, the attractiveness, and then we're looking for that one aspect that is elusive, and that's personality. And this is what what the girls bring to the stage. It's how they present themselves, how they walk on stage, how they interact with the judges, how they interact with the audience. The smile, just a twist of a hand, the head, just a leg cocked a certain way. But it's your own personality that you bring. And so, just to go to a website and look at photos, it's not going to tell you the story of bikini. So you're actually going to have to see, the girls interact on stage.
So I think that's a good point. So looking at photos doesn't tell the story that you see it as a head judge.
No,
right?
No, not for bikini. For all other disciplines, absolutely. But bikini, that personality plays such a big part in the bikini.
So presentation plays a big role as much as everything else.
Absolutely. Obviously, you have to have a very attractive person, and you also, obviously you have to be a very attractive, competitor. But again, if all the girls were the same, it's still that personality that's going to start separating them.
So, real quick, what about suit choices? Was there anything that stood out to you that was, don't do that, guide the younger, I guess, the NPC girls looking at the pros and pros going on into the show?
One thing I do think that I would give the same, advice to figure girls as to bikini girls. You need color though. You need something that is gonna stand out on stage. That's gonna draw my eye to you, color-wise. I think the colors that are more the pastels, the lighters and stuff, sometimes more the golds and the browns sometimes blend in with the tans, and I think that actually detracts from the physiques. I personally think the boy shorts, as long as they're not hiked up or tapered in too much to look to think they might become a thong. I think the boy shorts are really attractive in the bikini. There's a couple of suits that I saw, like some of the ones that are white with a lot of different colors and glitter on, look really nice. But the bikini suit is definitely a different type, style of suit that you see in the bigger competitors.
Is there anything that women should avoid aside from a small cut? Do you like prints, not prints, solid?
Yeah, I think part of it again is it's got to fit, fit your physique. I think even if you buy off the rack, you still have to taper it, and tighten it up to your body. I think that's probably maybe one of the things, especially girls new to the sport or new to the discipline. I think they come in the suit because they've lost a little bit of weight, dieting for the show and stuff. That the suits don't fit them maybe quite as well when they come to the show as that when they first bought it. So I do think the suit still needs to be tapered, to be altered to fit your body.
And to that point, we didn't see any here, but in past shows, it almost looked like a figure suit, with a lot of bling. Would you advise avoiding that? Or?
I think the glitter and the color looks good. I think the heaviness of the material that you see in figure is definitely.
So avoid the material and heavy rhinestone looking like a figure suit.
Yeah, some of the girls have the just like the sequins and the glitters, which are nice. It's a very soft, it looks like a light, bling, as opposed to the big crystals and stuff that you see on the figure suits.
And then regarding the posing, you did something different this show. You had the women actually walk to the back and then come forward. What was the rationale? Is that something that they're going to do going forward, or what was behind that?
You know what? Again, we're still looking for criteria. This is just my little trial that I did because I've been judging now some of the regional shows, and there's becoming so many bikini competitors, and so it takes the judges a while to look at 7 or 8 girls in a comparison, and rather than just having them doing a front and a back, because it's monotonous for them and for the audience. So I thought if I let them walk to the back, it gives the judges a little bit more time to look at that that group that we're, that we're comparing at that time a little bit more time to decipher who they like, but it also lets the girls bring out a little bit of their own personality.
Gotcha. Awesome. And then we have our winner with us, Miss Nathalia Melo. And what about Nathalia, like, stood out to you? Because I guess, in all, when we're looking at this, she's kind of the first bikini pro that you've judged, and you being the head. I mean, would you say this is the standard we're looking at, and women need to get close to that, emulate it? I mean, how would you?
Actually, I think Nathalia has a couple things that when I was talking about is one, she has a curviness. She's not really thin. Okay, she's not tight. I mean, she's not lean at all. She's got some really nice curviness. She's got a little bit of softness to her. Okay, she's got beautiful skin tone. Obviously, a very attractive, competitor. And then she has that elusive quality that we're talking that I will have to say at this point I've not seen in any of the other bikini competitors. I mean, she knows how to work the stage. And she, and again, saying that, there's also a way that the girls can walk and present themselves that presents a very classy, look as opposed to, the opposite.
So your advice would be, like, if any women are looking for how to pose, if they saw Nathalia, that would be what to strive for. And Nathalia, any words to share?
I'm speechless because coming from Sandy, I don't even know how to explain. Like using me as an example for the new girls, they're coming. It's too much.
But you had fun on stage.
Yeah, and you do, and that comes across. I'm having a good time. I'm very comfortable with my body and who I am, and it's like like you're flirting with the audience, you're flirting with the judges, but in a very classy way.
Yeah, classy and tasteful.
Yeah, like because these are family shows, and that's we still have to bring that to the stage, and I really think that you accomplish all that. Absolutely.
So the whole package, and I mean, I guess the thing too is when you say that she's not skinny, but she still has muscle tone. I mean, I guess that's one thing that we want. It's not like she's a figure competitor, but she's toned. Like her body is fit, like a fitness.
Well,
like not fitness competitor.
That's what I'm saying. We're looking for an attractive body. We don't want someone that's out of shape. You know what I mean? But we're looking for a softness. You know what I mean? We're not really looking for a body where there's muscle.
Yeah, where there's a clear delineation.
Yeah.
This is not a figure competitor with cap delts and veins.
We're not looking for abs. We're not looking for. That's what we're not looking for. We are looking for a nice overall softness.
Gotcha.
Because actually, I mean, Sonya, the competitor that placed second, had a little bit tighter body. You know what I mean? A little bit more streamlined body. And if you're looking at Sonya being just a little bit tighter, I mean, you are, Nathalia is a little bit softer, but I think it's that softness and that roundness that adds to the bikini look.
And the whole package, like we talked about earlier, with the presentation.
Absolutely. Just that whole look on stage, and that's the part, like I said, you're not going to see just by looking at pictures.
And that's, I guess, top to bottom. So women listen to this, NPC pros alike, take this advice and go from there.
Absolutely, and again, it's going to evolve as the year goes on. It's a new sport and figure. It took us a couple years to kind of get, to exactly what we're looking for, a little bit more criteria, criteria to put out there. So, I mean, it is going to change and it is going to evolve.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Sandy. Congratulations, Nathalia. And we will see you later.
Congratulations.